Good morning, dear students. So today I am taking exercise 14.1, question number 2 I am solving for you, and after that we will go to question number 3 also. First you see question number 2. Okay. Consider the following distribution of daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. So find the mean daily wage. Mean daily wage, that is mean you have to find out of the workers of the factory by using an appropriate method. By using an appropriate method, find the daily wage. Okay, mean daily wage. So just you see how to solve it. You see here, dear students, here the class intervals are given this here 100 to 120, means the mid values will be very large, like 100 and 120. The mid value is 110. Here it will be 130, like that. So if the mid values are large numbers, then what method we can adopt? That is Assign method or step deviation method. That is good. Means it is not that only step deviation method and assign method you can use. You can also use the direct method also by finding mid value and multiplying these frequencies. These are frequencies. Number of workers will be frequencies. Direct method also can be used. But if you use assign method or step deviation method, the calculations will be small calculations. Means it will not be very large. That's why just you see this how to solve it. Okay. So here these are the class intervals. I am solving question number 2 now. So here these are class intervals and these are mid values. Mid values will be denoted by xi. So you write the mid values 110. I told you how to find out the mid values. Add both this lower limit and the upper limit and divide by 2. So total will be 220 divided by 2 is 110. So here will be 130. Here will be 150 and here will be 170. And here will be 190. Next, what we'll do, we'll find out deviation. For deviation, you need to select the middlemost number as the a, value of a, means assignment. So here we'll consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers are there. Means this is the middlemost number. So in this middlemost place, you write a here, equal to a, you write. And this number you subtract from all other numbers, okay, and write them here. So that will be headed by di. Di means deviation, means difference. So difference will be from what? Difference will be from xi, the a. Xi means the mid value. So 110 minus 150. What will be the result? Minus 40. You write here. Then 130 minus 150. What will it be? Minus 20. 150 minus 150 itself. That means it will be 0. No, in the place of mid value always assign, this is assign, it will be always 0. Then 170 minus 150, what? 20. 190 minus 150, 40. Nice. So if I apply assign method, then what I will do? Now fi I will write and I will multiply di fi and I will write here. So then I am writing fi. Okay. Fi means the frequency. Frequency means the number of workers. What are the number of workers? That is 12. You can look at the question or given in the book. 12, then 14, then here it is 8, then here it is 6, then here it is 10. Okay. Now multiply them. This fi you multiply with di column. So fi di. Fi di. Okay, fi di column you multiply 12 with 40, that is 12 for the 48, so minus 480. See, 20 with 14, 70, 28, 280, minus 280. This will be 0, 8 into 0, because fi di, you are multiplying this value and this value, like that. So 6 into 20, 120. 10 into addition, 400. Now next we'll have to add all this here, and after adding what we get, we will always write by using the symbol sigma. Sigma means sum means total. So we add this plus this, 520, this plus this, that is 0, 6, 7, 760, minus 760, and this is 520. What is the difference? One is minus 760 and one is 520. The difference will be So the difference will be minus 240. What you have to do? Add the positive numbers together and add the negative numbers together. Then find their difference. Means negative number sum is 760 and positive number sum is 520. The difference of these two numbers is 240. Since the 760 is negative, then sign of 760 will be here, minus 240. Clear? Then add this frequency, that you will write as sigma. Sigma means sum of frequency. Sum of frequency, I told you yesterday. So sum of frequency will be 10 plus 6, 16 plus 8, 24 plus 4, 28, 38. Then that is 40, 50. Total is 50. Because, and it should match also here what was said in the question. Just you look at the question. What is it? 50 workers. That means when you add these numbers, that should be total 50. So we are getting 50, correct. So now the formula for finding the mean by assumed mean method. Therefore, mean by assumed mean method will be x bar is equal to a plus formula a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. Put the values. Sigma a is what? 150 we have here. This is a is 150. Write it here, 150 plus sigma fi di, that is minus 240, divided by sigma fi. Sigma fi is 50. 0 get cancelled. Then it will be 150. Then minus, plus minus minus. 5 4 is 20. No? 0.5 is 40. So then subtract. So it will be 145.2. This is the mean. So by which method we have found out? So this is the mean daily wage of a worker. Therefore, mean daily wage of a worker is rupees 145.2. This is our answer. By which method we have done this? By assumed mean method. The same problem can also be solved by step deviation method. For step deviation method, what you have to do? Instead of creating column what called FIDI, you don't require this one. You'll have to write one more column, that heading will be UI, and UI is nothing but DI divided by the H. What is this DI? Deviation. What is this H? H is highest common factor of the DI. Highest common factor of this DI, just look at this. Highest common factor of DI. I am not saying that both the methods you have to apply in the same problem. I am saying that if you want to apply here the step deviation method, then you can apply. Here you just see this 40, 20, 0, 20, 40. All these are the values of what? DI. So they are all are divisible by what? 20. See, 20 to the 40, 21 the 20, 20 to the 21 the 20, 20 to the 40. So 20 is the HCF of all these numbers. So by 20, that means we will write that H is equal to here. This is another method, okay? Here H is equal to 20. That is, in bracket you can write, that is highest common factor of DI values. DI values, highest common factor, that is 20. Now what we need to do? We need to divide every DI value by 20. That means DI value here what it is? 40. I am showing you here minus 40, you divide by 20. Minus 40 is the value of DI. That you divide by 20. 20 is what? H. So that is equal to minus 2. Okay. Then here minus 20, you divide by again 20. What is the value? Minus 1. You divide this 0 by 20. Then what you get? 0. Divide this 20 by 20. What you get? 1. Divide this 40 by 20. What do you get? 2. See? So now next column will be like this FIDI. FIDI we write only when we are applying this what called asymptotic method. But now since our method will be step deviation method, in step deviation method, FI column you have to multiply with UI column, and you have to write this column heading as FI UI. FI multiplied by UI. That means these two numbers will multiply. FI, what is here? 12. What is the UI value here? Minus 2. 12 into minus 2? Minus 24. I am writing which another color. So it's minus 24. Understand? Please see the heading. Heading will tell you everything. FI you have to multiply with UI. 14 here and here minus 1. So we will multiply and it will become minus 14. 8 here 0, that will be 0. 6 here, 1 here, 6. 10 2s are 20. Okay, 10 2s are 20, 6 1s are 6, 8 0s are 0, 12 14 1s are 14 minus 1s are minus 14, 12 2s are minus 24, minus 2 it is, that's right. So now what is the next word? You add all this. Here you write sigma. Sigma means sum, total. Whose total? FI UI total. That is equal to add 20 plus 6, 26. 14 and 14, 24 if you add, it will be 38. Then from 38 subtract this 26. What will be the result? So this will be minus 12. Since the negative values sum is more, means absolute value is more actually here. If you add this, that will be greater than, numerically greater than this one. So that sign of this sum will come here, minus 12. Because minus 38 here and it is 26. Difference is minus 12. So this is the sum. Next our formula. So therefore mean by step deviation method, what will it be? X bar is equal to, the formula is just like this, A plus, this time instead of sigma FIDI, sigma FIUI divided by sigma FI multiply by H. Okay, then it will be equal to A. A stand for, what is that? A is still the same one. A is 150. So A is 150. You will write here 150 plus sigma FIUI. What is the value of sigma FIUI? That we will have to write. Sigma FIUI is equal to, so sigma FIUI, its value is minus 12. You put here minus 12. Minus 12. This is the value. Just you see here. Here is in the table. Sigma FIUI. What is its value? Minus 12. This value will come here now in this place. Because this is sigma FIUI. Divided by sigma FI. That is 50 still. Same. Sigma FI. 50. Okay, dear students. So now, here it will be into H is there now. What is the value of H? H is the highest common factor of the DI value, that is 20. So you put it here 20. Here you write 20. A 0 from here, a 0 from here, cancel. We have now 150 here plus 12 into 2 minus 24 by 5. And if you divide this 24 by 5, like this only you will get minus 24 by 5, 4.8. So it will be plus minus minus. So it will be 150 minus 4.8. So the result is 145.2. So this is the mean daily wage of the workers, which is mean daily wage. Daily wage of a worker. So dear students, what did you notice here? Same answer is there. Same answer. Whether you apply the first method, that is step deviation, what called asymptotic method, or the step deviation method, answer is same. 145.2. This is in rupees. In rupees. So there will be same answer. Any one of the two methods you apply, or any one of the three methods you apply, answer will remain same. So therefore you can adopt any one of the methods. Okay, dear students, let's go to question number 3 now. Another important question for your exam also. See, dear students, in question number 3, the following distribution shows the daily pocket allowance of children of a locality. The mean pocket allowance is rupees 18. That means every student average they carry 18 rupees in their pocket as a pocket allowance. Means parents give them for some say tiffin or like that, 18 rupees every student. Find the missing frequency F, means how many students carry between 19 and 21 rupees. 19 rupees and 21. So this number is missing. Means in these class intervals the numbers are given, but in one of the class interval one number is missing. This frequency is missing. These are called frequencies. The number of children will be called frequencies. So this frequency is missing. So we have to find out this missing frequency. The other numbers are given. So we can use here, because this mean is given here, mean is 18. So we can use again the direct method formula here, or SMIN method formula. But direct method will be good for you in this system. When there is missing frequency, apply direct method. I am just saying, you will realize why it is. So let us solve this question now. Okay. So here you write, these are class intervals. That is question number 3. Okay. So class intervals, I have put here class intervals 11 to 13, then 13 to 15, and 15 to 17, all these are put here. And the mid values, xi means the mid values, means between 11 and 13 the mid value is 12, and so on. 13, 15, 14, there is 16 here, 18 here, 20 here, 22, 24. This will not be in your question, only this will be there and this will be there. So now next column will be fi xi column for direct method to use. So fi you multiply with xi, means 7 into 12. 7 into 12, what is the product? 84. There will be 84. Okay. Then 6 into 14. So here this is also 84. 9 into 16. 9 6 are 54. 9 1 are 9, 9 5, 14. 144. 18 into 13. What is the product? 234. 234. Then 20 into f. 20f. 20 times f. Okay, 20 times f. 5 into 22. 5 to the 10, 5 to the 10, 110. Then 4 into 24. That is 4 for the 16, 4 to the 8, 9, 96. Now, except this number, where there is a f, except this number, all the other numbers, purely real numbers. So, means here is a variable. So then you don't add this directly with this 20 with these numbers. Only these numbers you add, these numbers, leaving this number. This will be separately kept. So you add here and write sigma fi ui. Fi xi. Sigma fi xi is equal to, after adding all these numbers, what shall you get? So when you will add 96, 110, 234, 144, 84, 84, leaving this one, you will get 752. Plus this number will come here, this one, 20f. Okay? Because this is unlike with the other numbers. That's why you have to keep it like this. Unlike numbers, 20f. Okay? Next, you add these numbers. So, as it was said that these are the number of students, number of children. So total number of children, let us find out. So here the total will be like this: 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 9, 13 plus 9, that is, say, what is the 13 plus 9? Okay? Okay, you have calculated 22. 22 plus 3, 25, 35, because another 10 is here. So 35 plus 5. Leave it, leave this f. Just now you don't add this f. Only like this, you add these numbers, you add. With that, these numbers you add. Okay. So here will be 35 plus 5, 40, 40 plus 4, 44. Plus this f, lastly you put plus this f. 44 plus f. Clear? Now you write the mean formula. Mean by direct method. Given mean is what? Given mean, because mean pocket allowance is given to you. What is it? 18. So we know the mean formula. Mean by direct method. Sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So here we will put mean, means this is x bar actually 18. So here will be 18 is equal to sigma fi xi, that is this number 752 plus 20f. 752, here you put 752 plus 20f divided by sigma fi. Sigma fi is what? This expression. What is that? 44 plus f. 44 plus f. Now the work is simple. You cross multiply with 18 this number. So you will get 18 into bracket 44 plus f is equal to 752 plus 20f. Okay. So if we multiply 18 and 44, what shall we get? 792 plus 18f. Okay, 18 into addition, 18 into addition is equal to 752 plus 20f. So combine the like terms. So this number you can take here 792. This will be minus 752 here, and 20f is already here. Taking this 18f there, minus 18f here will be. So it will be now 2 minus 2, 0. 9 minus 5, 4 is equal to 20 minus 18, 2. 2f. Therefore, by taking this 2 in this side, 40 by 2 is equal to f. Therefore, f is equal to 20. That means the missing frequency is 20. So required missing frequency is 20. Missing frequency is 20. Okay, dear students, this is our answer. So for today this much only. You can try question number 4. Homework will be question number 4 and 5. 4, 5. One more you try, that is 4, 5 and 6. Okay, similar questions, simple questions. 4, 5, 4, 5 and 6. These are the 3 questions as homework. Thank you and have a nice day.